Good morning, everyone, and welcome to ND Sunrise.
This is the
review of the Keenan Review.
That's right, we've got a big game in Sin City.
Plot twist, I am the Grim Reaper.
Overall, this year's event was a rousing success.
Would Notre Dame be the first one to accept ASL as a foreign language as a department?
Once again, I'm Elena Morgan from ND Sunrise, signing off.
Good morning, Notre Dame, and welcome back to ND Sunrise. I'm Lauren Whitlatch.
And I'm Emily Perry. We are so excited to return to ND Sunrise for the second semester. What were some of your winter break highlights, Lauren?
Mine was definitely when my best friend Josie came to visit me in Columbus. It's so weird showing my hometown to my college friends.
That sounds like so much fun. I loved going back to Texas, visiting my family and friends, and enjoying the warm weather for a bit.
How cool. Turning back to some regularly scheduled news, the weather in South Bend has been quite dreadful, to say the least. Our friends from the South have certainly some negative feelings about the negative degree temperatures. Let's go visit our favorite reporter, Mason, for a weather update.
Hey y'all, I'm Mason McCart, and I'm here to give you a weather report today. It's cold, it's wet, it's raining, I can't feel my face. As someone from the South, I wasn't built for this, and I'm rather sick right now. So just don't go outside. That's all. Thank you.
Thanks, Mason. Hopefully next week we'll bring some warm weather, more sunshine, and less ice and wipeouts.
The last Notre Dame football game this year was a battle between the Fighting Irish and Oregon State. Senior reporter Elise was on the battlefield and cheering for them for her last game. Let's take a look at some of her field coverage.
Come along with me throughout the entire Sun Bowl experience.
After a quick 15-minute Uber ride to the stadium, we took some practice shots of the field, grabbed some lunch in the press box, and then lined up with the rest of the photographers to catch the Irish running into the Sun Bowl stadium. From there began 4 hours of racing up and down the Sun Bowl sideline, dodging cheerleaders, players, band members, and even a missed field goal attempt at the beginning of the half.
He just had a missed kick. There's actually no net up here behind the upright, so that's good. But all in all, good game. A lot of people on the sidelines.
Both teams' bands performed at halftime, and I couldn't help but catch a few Notre Dame band members taking photos with Notre Dame quarterback Sam Hartman on their way back to the stands after their performance.
They walked right past Sam Hartman and took pictures with a bunch of them. One of them was their birthday. So, no, cool, he's here on the sidelines.
Those are the types of interactions you won't see on TV, and one of the best parts about being on the sidelines for a game. Being on the sidelines also gives you an especially good view of the game. Here, Natalie and I could tell that Notre Dame had scored a safety before the refs had even made the decision.
Look at that, all across the line.
Exactly. All across the line. Got to show it to the refs.
Yeah, I should.
Show it to the refs.
As Notre Dame continued to beat the Beavers, people in the stands began to leave the stadium, but the culture on the Notre Dame sideline remained the same.
We're in the fourth quarter, last few minutes. The Beavers tried an onside kick after getting their first touchdown and a 2-point conversion. And what we will say from the Notre Dame perspective, they will not give up.
When the game ended, we rushed to the field for the awards ceremony and for the singing of the alma mater before finally heading back to the hotel to edit film.
Irish got the win. We're headed home. We have footage to edit, but all in all, fantastic award ceremony and fantastic game, fantastic 2023 season.
For NDTeaV in El Paso, Texas, I'm Elise Dohoney, signing off.
I can't believe that was Elise's last game as a senior. How bittersweet.
Crazy how that'll be us in 3 years, Emily.
Oh goodness. Let's move on to one of our popular weekly segments, NDTeaV. Let's see what Notre Dame gossip Zora and Jada have today.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the third episode of NDTeaV. We're back. It's a new year, new us, new episode. We're here to give you all the New Year's related advice for 2024. All right, so let's dive in.
All right, the first question from our viewers. Can New Year, New Me actually be true? What do you think?
It's about actions, not words.
Very true. I think it's a 50-50. You have to have discipline in order to be a new you.
I agree.
I think, oh, no, go for it.
Excuse me. Part of that is putting things on your calendar. You need a calendar, you need to keep track. For example, if you want to go to the gym more, block that out as time in your calendar. Make it a non-negotiable. You know, saying is one thing, but doing is another.
You have to hold yourself accountable, because if you don't, who will? And then it'll never get done. And then New Year, same you.
And then nothing changes if nothing changes. Now, speaking
correct
of change, do men ever change?
No.
No, they do not. And honestly,
no. Because what kind of question is that?
Yeah, and honestly, you should take
who asked that question? Because you already knew the answer.
You should take offense if you think that the answer is yes, because you think that we're gonna say man is stupid enough to think that you would give him a second chance.
Right.
Because why are we giving him a second chance?
Right. Even men don't change. Let's be so real. So I don't know who asked that question, but you must need some help, because
how many men have a calendar? Like I just said in question 1, how many men have a calendar? How many men are blocking out time to change?
None of them.
None.
Okay, next question. My situationship and I didn't make it through winter break.
First.
Now we're back. Do I reach out?
No.
No.
Do not. New year, new man. Did I take that advice? No.
Did I? No.
But do as we say, not as we do.
Exactly.
Maybe next year our resolution can be to take our own advice.
And that'll be a goal.
Yep.
That'll be a goal.
All right. And for our final question, any advice on keeping New Year's resolutions? Jada, what's your New Year's resolution?
Mine was time management. I need to work on my time management. I need to be in the books and not in anything else. So, personally, has it worked so far? 50-50. I would say I think about it more. Not that I do it more, but I think about it more.
That's a step.
So
it's only January.
It's only January.
It's only January. Mine last year was to get in the gym. This year, it's stay in the gym.
I like that.
And you know what the second one is, Jada.
We're not going to talk about it.
But my best advice is you only need one New Year's resolution. Pick one thing that you're going to focus on for the entire year and stick to it. Worked for me.
And it's going to work for me this year.
There you go.
I'll report back.
All right, fans, that's all we have for you today. We're going to kick it back over to the studio. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Wow, I will definitely take this advice into the new year. Now let's look at some of the exciting upcoming events happening on campus.
Join McGlynn this Friday night in Danke Ballroom for Casino Night. Games will be played from 9 p.m. to midnight, and all proceeds will go to St. Albert Catholic School.
The Student Union Board is providing canvases to paint or finger paint to celebrate the beginning of the spring semester. If interested, head to the Innovation Design Hub in Duncan Center from 1 to 3 p.m. this Friday.
In sports this week, men's basketball will be playing Boston College on Saturday at the Joy Center. I better see you there cheering on the Irish at noon.
Career Fair Week begins next week and is packed with tons of events. Such networking opportunities include post-grad, all academic colleges, and freshman summer internship career fairs. Please see careerfair.nd.edu for more information and registration.
And that's a wrap for today's episode of ND Sunrise. Catch our newscast on Thursday mornings in the Duncan Student Center from 9 to 11 a.m. You can also find us on the NDTeaV YouTube page under the ND Sunrise playlist.
To keep up on all of the latest news, make sure to follow us at Notre Dame Television on Instagram, at Notre Dame TV on Twitter, and Notre Dame Television on YouTube.
Do you want to get involved with NDTeaV? You could be sitting at this very anchor desk in the coming weeks. We're always looking for people interested in student-led broadcasting and TV production. Come visit our studio on the second floor of the Duncan Student Center or send us an email at ndtv@nd.edu.
Thank you for tuning in this morning. From all of us here at the studio, we hope you have an amazing rest of your day and stay warm. I'm Emily Perry.
And I'm Lauren Whitlatch.
From ND Sunrise, signing off.